Bill Self and co. hit the transfer portal hard after a lack of depth at the end of last season. And if we had to call it right now, I'd give them a pretty solid rating on the guys that they brought in, Caroline.
I think so, too. And one of those guys is hometown kid Zeke Mayo. He's the reigning Summit League Player of the Year and a former South Dakota State Jackrabbit who's always dreamed of playing for Coach Self. And I got to sit down with him earlier this week. Well, Zeke, thank you so much for joining us here today. And I just want to ask, I know you've been here for a couple of months, but how good does it feel to be back home, close to family and everything, now that you're kind of settled in and whatnot?
Yeah, it feels good, honestly, just to be here, be close to family, friends, but also, you know, to have the opportunity to play for such a prestigious program and head coach, obviously.
Yeah, and I know April feels like a long time ago, but let's go back to April for a second. Just walk me through that commitment process. I mean, did you look down one day, you're like, okay, Bill Self was calling me? Did you go into what did just replay that whole day?
Yeah, so actually I was back at school, my previous school, when he called, so he was my first phone call, which was honestly so surreal.
That's cool.
But, you know, once I got home, I kind of took my visit, and he pulled me up into his office, and we had a long conversation, just the business side of things and the reality side of things. And then later, before I left, I told him I wanted to come play for the University of Kansas.
Wow, and you said surreal. I mean, I'm sure that moment was just like...
Yeah, most definitely. Obviously, I had my mom in the office, and then my dad who couldn't make it, but my uncle and my brother came with me. So just to say those words in front of them and then to see my family just tear up a little bit, it meant a lot.
Yeah, and I know it meant a lot to you, but you said they were tearing up. I mean, how much did that mean to them to watch you do that, especially your mom and those people that have been there for you this whole time?
I know it was a lot for them, but you know, this is something that, you know, I've always dreamed of as a kid, and just to be able to play, you know, in front of, you know, 16,000 fans, you know, every night. But I mean, just for them, it's just like just to be able to see their kid come home and play in front of the hometown and wear the hometown jersey.
Bill Self's been in Lawrence for as long as I've been alive, and I'm sure the case is the same for you. But a couple weeks ago, he was on a podcast talking about how there's no way he'd keep you out of the starting lineup, or it's going to be hard to do so. What's your just initial reaction to seeing him say that, hearing him say that? Just coming from him, you know, coming from Coach Self.
Just hearing it from him, obviously, it means a lot. But I know at the end of the day, the job's not done. Still got to go out there and compete. And I try not to make it all about me. But, you know, hearing those words, it means a lot. Just to let me know that, you know, I've been doing what I'm supposed to, you know, kind of exceeding my expectations so far. So, I mean, I'm just going to, you know, look to keep doing that going forward.
And I think two things he talked about were the fact that you've been the most consistent guy and the fact that you can shoot the ball really well. Are those two areas that you really focus on a lot?
Yeah, most definitely. I think just coming from a small school, you know, I have obviously a way different role than I did in the past. So just understanding, you know, doing the little things that it's going to take for our team to win right now. I think that's the biggest thing for me, just to keep, you know, coaches satisfied and then also my teammates satisfied.
When you're practicing, is there a goal that you're trying to hit? Like, okay, you know what, I'm going to shoot 30 of these, I'm trying to make 28 of them. Like, is there a goal that you set for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, we have specific drills that we do. Obviously, I feel like I'm a pretty decent shooter, pretty good shooter, so I do have a goal for myself, and we have a little drill that we call, you know, a 9-spot, where you shoot for 20 seconds at 9 spots, and the ultimate goal for me is probably 60 plus, and I end up, you know, hitting that usually every practice, and if I don't, then I feel like, you know, I need to do a lot better.
Yeah, how many times do you say you hit 60 plus?
Probably every single time except maybe twice or 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Well, and I know you live with Hunter Dickinson too, and you're not new to Lawrence, but you're new, you know, to being in this building and doing this every day and this process and stuff. How much has it helped you to live with him, a guy who is pretty much in the same spot that you were in about a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's good just because, you know, we obviously have, you know, some chemistry outside of basketball, so, you know, we can translate that onto the court as well. I go to him for, you know, any questions I have about our offense or our defense, instead of going to coaches, because, you know, I feel like a player-led team with someone like Hunter, I think it's a big advantage for us going forward.
How fun is it going to be for you to take the floor in that uniform on November 5th at home?
It's going to be, you know, very exciting. Obviously, going to be some nerves, but, you know, I'm just going to go out there and play basketball like I have been.
Yeah, and I've seen you, you know, kind of post all these pictures of you when you were little, the circus font jersey and all that stuff, all that dropped yesterday. I mean, is there an emotional piece to that? Like,
okay, here I was, you know, 15 some odd years ago, and here I am now.
Yeah, most definitely some emotions running high. I know my family has, you know, dreamed and seen me in this jersey since I was a child. And just to come home and have this opportunity, it's honestly a blessing.
Zeke, anything that people need to know about you? Maybe one thing people don't know? Anything?
I mean, I'm just really looking forward to the year. Can't wait to get out there and represent that Kansas uniform in my last name in the hometown. And it's going to be a great year. I'm really looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to it too. Basketball season can't come soon enough.
Can't come soon enough.
Awesome. Well, Zeke, thank you so much. We really appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Now, one thing that Zeke and I did not get to was the fact that he and Devin Neal, yes, KU football's Devin
the
Neal.
real deal?
The real deal Devin Neal,
Oh,
just to clarify. They grew up together in Lawrence. They're buddies, and I think Devin actually played a role in kind of getting Zeke to come to KU.
We showed the old pictures of them bowling together a while back,
so
but
cute.
to have them come together, and I know you talked about it in the interview, but to have Bill Self say, yeah, I think this kid's going to be a starter. To hear that from the guy you grew up idolizing.
Watching on TV. And
man, how cool.
Yeah.
That has to be really cool.
Yeah.